Hey there, Cosmic Kittens and Planetary Puppies of those who identify with the divine feminine vibe. Remember, energy, never gender. It's your girl, Cats, and I know it's been a minute. I appreciate you guys hanging there and they're with me. December was something else. The start of January is just more of an adjustment period, and now we're walking into the last part of the transitional phase of what we've all have been through. And Spirit says everything will be shown going into February. So what does that mean for energy weather this week? Well, we're going to take a look at that. Everything you need to know about me down below in the description box below. And thank you guys for hanging with me. I appreciate you guys to the moon and back that have subscribed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Spirit and Gabriel. Okay. While I was shuffling, the High Priestess came out sideways just like this, so it pertains to both upright and reverse. I usually don't read traditionally. I just let the messages come through. Okay, if you want, pull cards with me. Okay, and we can see how this is going to personally affect you. Okay, High Priestess. Okay, this is a big, strong influence. If you have been feeling blocked, or if you feel like you disconnected from your guides or spirit or your intuition, it's about to come back. Okay, pretty quick. All right, very strong energy of almost like it's whooshing in. You know, it felt like, you know, we were being blocked. We all were. Everybody was. In different ways, of course, depending. But we were doing so much spinning in our head. Spirit can't fix that. They could show us everything, the moon and back, to help us to get us out of that. But if we're not there and just in our heads, we're not going to hear or see shit. Okay. Now, so we do have the High Priestess coming in extremely strong. Okay. Following your intuition this week is going to be key. It's going to be the tool du jour. Okay. Every day for this week. All right. All the way through the weekend. Now, it was also in reverse. Okay. And I heard it, I almost want to say it's like a warning. Okay. Every time you ignore your intuition, ding. Okay. Some people have been extremely stubborn. Okay. Extremely stubborn. Have been still hanging on to their same, I don't know, seeing the changes, sensing the changes, but then justifying it away or rationalizing it away and staying still. Okay. Spirit needs you elsewhere for a reason. It has to do with your soul purpose, or maybe they need other people elsewhere so they could do, you know, it works for both of us. Okay. Whether it's a relationship, a career, you can only go so long before something, there's change. Change is inevitable. Divine Feminine. Okay. Following your intuition. Okay. Be open. Don't be afraid of these changes. Spirit has got your back. Okay. You're going to be fine. Let's get into it. Gabriel, please. Thank you. Guide my hand. Guide my mind. So it's quiet, so you may speak. Okay, let's look at career. What's the energy for the career? For jobs this week, money, jobs. Okay, Rob. Six of Cups. Clarify that, please. The World in reverse for some of you. Spirit wants me to continue. Hold on. Oh, it's almost along the lines. There's the Knight of Pentacles for others. Definitely don't. Can I get clarification? Thank you. Four of Pentacles. Okay. That's good. Now, like I say, I don't read always traditionally, so bear with me. Okay. Six of Cups for some of you. Okay. Now, if you've been at a career or a job or position, maybe you work from home, maybe you enjoyed it very much, it was something you really loved, and maybe you've noticed over the past year or two, especially geared up the past 3 or 4 months, is not so good, but hanging on to those good memories. waiting for things to kind of go back to normal and stuff like that, instead of accepting the changes that are happening here, okay, is kind of holding you back. You need to finish this cycle out here. Okay, you guys know who I'm talking to, so remember, take what resonates, pitch out the rest. Something you have to let go. Spirit may have been sending you signs. Maybe people were talking about other jobs or other positions or other career paths and stuff, and you've been just dismissing them, maybe trying to be logical. The end is nigh. Nobody can stay where they're at that needs to go. Okay? You're needed elsewhere. Regardless of how it was, it's holding you back from what is. Okay? Okay, and that's going to be coming up for you this week. Some of you probably already know what I'm talking about. The faster you accept it and start taking, as soon as you take a step in the physical plane, say, yeah, you know, I know it's time to go. I just, go ahead and talk it out. Journal it out. Get it out of why, all the reasons you don't want to go. Be honest. Okay? And then maybe go look at, you know, LinkedIn or look for jobs, or, you know, maybe send an email out. Just take one step. And you watch Spirit open those doors, and it gets you excited about a new path. Maybe unknown, but your intuition's telling you it's the right one. Okay? All right. For others of you, this is good. Some of you may have been waiting for an offer or a bonus or a promotion, or maybe you're going from one store to another. That is coming in. It's taking its time, but a whole bunch of bullshit had to clear out of the way for this person to come through. This is very solid and honest. This is very specific, like whoever this resonates with, it's coming this week. Okay? It's coming this week. Nothing is stopping this offer or this promotion or this bonus. You may have been promised it before. Maybe it was talked about and never came through last year. It's coming now. Okay, it's coming now. Now, for some of you, you are going to be blessed with a job that you're never going to want to let go of. In this case, the Four of Pentacles is not a bad thing, okay? It's like shock, okay? It's like, oh no, this is mine. Like, I can't believe it's mine. I gotta hold on tight to it to make sure it really is, you know, me. I'm taking it home. Go ahead, yours. Really? Are you sure? As you're tiptoeing out the door. That's the kind of offers and money and financial stability that's coming in for you, Divine Feminine, this week. So we do have those. Now, for those of you in this situation, this is coming in for you. Okay? But something has got to end. Okay? Time to be honest. Divine Feminine on that one. And then this opens up right for you. Okay? Because it seems like Spirit's saying that with all the mental work we had to do, the acceptance and things being removed, for those of you that, you know, it was a struggle. Some people are still sitting where they are. Okay? And Spirit's been given all sorts of hints. Time to go, time to go. They wanted you to do it. Okay, those of you who've done it, you're going to get reap the reward starting this week. The blessings are coming in this next 2 weeks in ways that we couldn't even possibly create in our heads. It's good. What? It's definitely something long term, and you have to worry. Okay, this is something you're like, woo. It could be like maybe get discovered, you know? Maybe it's been a long time you've been doing stuff and nobody's coming forth, and here it comes. You're like, oh, I'm hanging on to this. Okay. We have money coming in. We have bonuses. Unexpected, though. Though, technically, maybe you couldn't see it. Didn't want to because you were here. Okay. But your intuition is always right. Okay. Yeah, these offers coming in are going to be good, 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 good. Oh my gosh. Okay. Love. 6 of Swords that popped out, so we're going to take it. Okay. 6 of Swords. Some of you moving on. Now, that doesn't need to be physically. Some of you might have been considering moving. Okay. Some of you may have left an old situation. Finally said, you know what? Enough's enough. I'm out. Or maybe something happened to get you moving. Taking only what you need. I know of quite a few people over the past like 3 months that have literally just could take what they could carry and then go. Okay. Now, so for those of you moving forward bravely, spinning it. Yes, of course we had emotional hits on that. Yeah. Spinning, you know, PTSD, just everything, no matter which end of the spectrum of this situation you're in. Watching someone go also means you're heading somewhere new and unknown. Okay. So what does that mean for my divine feminine spirit? Eight of Pentacles, time to get to work. What do you want? What do you want to build? For your happiness. This is a good thing. It's almost like the whistle while you work. Okay, some of you have successfully completed that journey to the unknown. And yes, there was an adjustment period. Maybe you did it at the beginning of January. Okay, so things start settling down. You get in a routine. And now it's time to really get to work. What do you really want, Divine Feminine? What's going to make you happy? Some of you, it's about unleashing your creativity. For others, it's about getting back to you. Feeling confident, schmexy. You know, writing down what I want for me as far as love goes. It's not working for Spirit saying, no, don't misunderstand. This has to do with you pushing through for yourself. Confidence, okay? Passion, libido. A lot of people at that spark blown out like no other. Especially over the last 3 months. Some people have been sparkless for a couple of years now. Well, here we go. Spirit's going to be setting, there's going to be pockets of inspiration, pockets of fire. The Spirit says that's going to get you going. You jump on them. Don't ignore it. Jump on it when they come in. What does that mean in love exactly? The Empress. Ooh, feeling good, looking good, health going up, your looks getting, improving if you've been ill or haven't been, focusing on yourself, just kind of getting in the darkness, that deep pit of like, why the F bother anymore? You know what I mean? Now you're starting to step it up. Spirit's encouraging pedicures this week, massages. Do something. Maybe you've never had a massage. I don't want people touching me. There's all sorts of different massages out there. You could do hot stones. You could do all sorts of stuff. Do your research. Spirit wants you to make sure that even if you have kids or family members that you take care of, to make sure to set a day or some time, maybe an hour every day this week for yourself to do something nice for you. Okay? Take yourself out. I did hear Spirit saying, don't get lost in work. Maybe because of a situation, you throw yourself into work and things are paying off. Okay? But now it's time for you to start focusing on you and having fun and enjoying, okay, the fruits of your labor, This may have helped support you emotionally, maybe mentally, maybe helped you get through some stuff with that Six of Swords in the romance area sitting there. But now it's time for you. Empress rising there, Divine Feminine, okay? You are going to be seen as this. People are going to be saying things to you. Okay? You're very attractive this week, Divine Feminine. You need to be working that. Okay? Work it, work it, work it. All right. What's the activity for those who are schmingles? Ooh, lots of choices. 7 of Cups. This is where your intuition comes in. And like I was telling Divine Masculine, the same message is coming through. Not everybody you meet is going to be your romantic interest. So don't write them off. Okay, get to know them. Okay, without any agenda. Without looking like, I would marry them or I wouldn't want it. They could end up being one of your bestest, greatest friends of a lifetime. Okay? Trust that intuition. Not everybody you meet is going to be romantic, but I do feel like you will have a lot of options. Can we open that up, Spirit, for Divine Feminine? Is it that one or that one? Okay, thank you, Gabriel. Look at you. Wow. Some of you will actually be getting out. If you have plans this weekend to do something you normally, don't do, like something new, like hiking or some adventure, Spirit says, hell, maybe even going to a circus. You know what I mean? Cats are a thing. If you're watching this video and you have a bunch of cats is going to be your guide. Okay. All right. But the fire, the libido, the feeling sexy. And these two lion spirits saying are representing like people like kind of fighting over your attention. Like say you're at a restaurant or something, there's two guys and they can see you at the table and they're just kind of trying to like outdo, out one up one another to get your attention. That's a part of the Seven of Cups, okay? And you're just sitting there going, what? Okay, anyway. So there's definitely a lot of movement. I do feel a lot of communication in romantic, social engagements. Or events. I mean, hell, you could just go to a coffee shop going, I'm going to treat myself to coffee and kick back and meet somebody there. Or meet a couple people. I feel like you might go in like twos or threes for some of you. Okay. For those of you, though, there are people still staying in situations that are not so flexible. Okay. You need to do what's best for you, boo. End of story. It's that simple. I just heard, I don't know who this is for, but I just heard specifically it says, don't you miss you? Where'd you go? Where'd you go, boo? Where'd you go? Come back. You're putting your focus elsewhere. Maybe it has to do with money, paying bills, taking care of your family, making sure the house is okay. But what about you? This is going to be the week this is going to count, okay? All right. Specific messages, Spirit, that you want me to relay. It's not categorized for their weather. Look, the star standing out, shining bright, being guided, wishes coming true, okay? And you just got to be honoring yourself when you're doing this. Recognition. Okay, appreciation, recognition, a big one. Okay, especially in career, okay? Standing out, like I said, some of you might get discovered. Okay, all right. Spirit's going to guide you out of any situation you were staying in that you're not supposed to be in. It's going to come in very bright. Like I said, it felt like there for a while we could not see or hear from our guides, but with the High Priestess and the star energy together, we're not going to be able to miss it, no matter what's going on in our heads. We need to get out of our heads, and we need to be here today and now and present, okay? Six of Pentacles. Where are you giving your energy to? Especially, where's your energy going? Are you giving enough to yourself so you can give to others? This could be emotionally. This could be time. How much time do you spend on the phone listening to somebody and you respond, say, okay, well, and you say your stuff, but they only comment like maybe 30 seconds. How much energy are you giving to people that are not giving back? It's not that they owe you. It's just, what's the energy exchange like? How much are you actually spending on yourself? This is also, there's this finger going, watch your money. Okay? Be really careful about those little tiny expenditures, maybe $5 here, $10 there, but it does add up. Spirit says money's going to level out, as I can see in the Divine Feminine, energetic, collective. However, what you do with it now, okay, is going to determine, like, we'll be okay, but it could be a lot better if you start focusing on what's important now and save the rest for later, okay? It'll be worth it, but especially the energy, okay? Especially emotionally. Do you bring them home in your head? If something happens, you get triggered and spun? How much energy do you spend at night or after you get off, like, say, work, for instance, thinking about it? Instead of, like, being here, setting it down, take your shower, set it down, cleanse the day off, let it go. These are the things that Spirit wants the Empresses out there to know. Okay, one more, Spirit. I can feel it. The Chariot. Okay. The Chariot. You will be guided, making the right decisions. as long as you are listening to this beautiful intuition of yours. Okay. Sometimes you won't see that there's a decision coming up or a fork in the road until you get there. Okay. Like you won't see it coming, but trust that you will make the right choice. Okay. The Chariot's also about things got to get moving. Moving equals Empress energy. Okay. Any shift you make in the physical plane of things that you know that are stagnant, that are holding you back from your life, your real life, not the life that you others had you believe what your life was supposed to be like. What about you? Okay. Spirit's going to put you at that crossroads. But I'll tell you this much. The Spirit's definitely going to be blocking like the wrong one. Okay. That you'll get in the physical plane. All right, let's get some oracle. Thank you guys so much for hanging with me. I appreciate you all. To the moon and back. If I jive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. I totally appreciate that so much. Thank you. I thank you guys. To the moon and back. Everything you need to know about me. If you want to get a reading, get some clarification, maybe you're still not quite able to hear your guides, I've got readings down below and all the info to connect with me to get that for you. Okay. All right. All right. Words of wisdom from the wisdom of the oracle. Gabriel, please guide me. Wow, what are the odds? Exchanging gifts. You're about to see that. The Divine Masculine also got this. Exchanging gifts. And I even said it may not be just material. For some of you, it's going to be financial. Okay. It could even be a home. Maybe you help somebody out in their darkest times and you're looking for a place to live. Maybe, oh, I'm not going to be able to afford it. You just happen to run into them and you ask them, hey, you know, you wouldn't happen to have anything. Oh, I'm on it. And they find you something that's even lower than you thought, and off you go. Assist you. Spirit is sending the people to assist us, especially if you're in this area. Okay. But not only that, but say you've worked through all that stuff on your own, got where you're going to get, and boom. You'd be surprised at these gifts. It's equal. You're going to run into people who are doing the same thing. Equal energy exchange. Maybe you're the one that always everybody goes to for help. You're always the first one to say, I'm there, dude. I got you. And maybe you kept it quiet when you were maybe making a move or making changes. Okay. And they find out about it later and they show up with a blessing. Okay, you're going to be really surprised. So surprised. And Spirit says, for some of you, this also counts with your intuition, your psychic work. Some of the stuff you might be hanging on to is not working. It's okay to be open. I always say I'm spiritually neutral up in here for a reason. I have over 40 years of spiritual experience, or I have to laugh because of all the stuff. I didn't have the internet when I started, guys, okay? So I was flailing for info, but Spirit says to get out of the box. See what drives with your vibe, okay? Spirit says they're going to bring you, bring unto you different, what's that? A different route in the spiritual community you should take. So please be open for that and try not to shut that down because that's a gift from Spirit, okay? Be open. You can try check it out. It's not going to hurt. Don't be judging before you get in there and check it out. That's what we need to do with people too, by the way. Don't judge. You can't judge people. But if your intuition's flat, like you just, then of course, honor your intuition. But give people a chance just to get to know them. You never know what role they're actually going to play in your life, okay? Treasure Island, I'm telling you. There are all these wonderful things coming in for the Divine Feminine. This week, we are actually going to start seeing it. All the traveling we've been doing, inner work, shadow work, all the losses and the heartbreak and struggle. And the, you know, for some of us, it was financial. Some of us, it was home. It was people. Everything is now going to actually make sense. We had to make that room. It's on the way. We're getting it in the next 2 weeks. And when I say that, I mean, it's almost like we will have very clear knowledge of why certain people, places, and environments had to go. Or maybe we had to go. Okay? Why Spirit did that. because something much better and in alignment with your soul purpose and your destiny is coming in. And we're going to start seeing that. Okay, last one, you guys. Community. What did I say? We're going to be talking to more people, getting to know new people, spiritual community, Spirit mentioned just now. We're also going to be meeting people. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, sorry about that. Okay. I just really deep cleaned my house and it's a little dry in here. This is also talking about meeting people, equal give and take, you know, and not being afraid to utilize the resources people around you have to help you. Okay? Because you would do it for them. Okay? It's about being open and honoring yourself. No more giving it away there, Divine Feminine. We're done with that. We are Empress Rising. Okay? We're here. We know our worth. We are amazing. We're beautiful. And we deserve the best. We deserve to be happy. And it all starts with you honoring that first. And then Spirit says you will see it flower out all around you. On that note, Divine Feminine, have a good rest of the week. And I'll see you next week. Take care.